What's going on, guys? What is happening? YouTube, we are back with another episode of Side Hustle Tuesdays, and I tend to do this every week. But with these Side Hustle Tuesday episodes, I write out a script that normally has an intro within it, and then without fail, every single week I wind up having some addition I want to say or something else I want to get into or mention. So we wind up kind of having two intros, but. It's late Monday evening. I'm a little bit late in putting today's Side Hustle Tuesday episode together. I've been down in the Tampa, St. Pete area for the past week or so. Went down there to check out a couple businesses for sale, and also look at some rental properties down there. And had a great time down there. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video and talk a little bit about a couple of things. Looked at a couple businesses for sale, two kind of like tourist shops. Talked to the owners and checked out the shops. Wound up looking at, maybe 6 or 8 different rental properties. And then in the end, I actually wound up falling in love with this little town called Gulfport, Florida, just southeast of Tampa. I guess that'd be, maybe northeast of St. Pete. Real kind of cool little, like, kind of hippie town or whatever. A lot of cool stories and things like that from the trip. I guess Kava and Kratom bars are big down there. I saw maybe some potential business opportunities there. But yeah, just got back from a week away, so it's good to be back. Good to catch up with you guys. And maybe I'll make some follow-up videos talking a little bit about that. And also talking about Airbnb properties and some different stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff the past week. And then it was kind of funny. I was just saying goodnight to my girlfriend, and you guys know it's up until the past episode or two. I'd kind of fallen off and taken about a year off from the Side Hustle Tuesday episodes, and I was just putting my girlfriend to bed, saying goodnight, because I got a little bit more work to do. And she said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "Well, I got to do a Side Hustle Tuesdays episode." And back when I used to make them, she used to always, either walk in on me making them or see me making them, and she goes, "Holy fucking shit! Side Hustle Tuesdays is back. It's been forever." So yeah, it's been kind of crazy, guys. We had almost a year off, kind of fell off. Good to be back with Side Hustle Tuesdays. Hope you guys are enjoying them. And today is the 100th episode. So that's my little kind of off-script intro. So now we will get into the episode. So, hey guys, what's happening, YouTube? You've turned into Rules for Rebels, and today it's time for another episode of Side Hustle Tuesdays. Today is our 100th episode, and we have a great one for you today. Today's Side Hustle Tuesday story is about a social enterprise business that not only turns a profit, but also does some good in the world and aims to help put an end to human trafficking while providing women in India with work and life skills. Today's episode will be talking about Vaishali Umrikar and her business, The Empowerment Bag. We'll talk about how she got started. We'll talk about her bags, her story, her business, the good the business does in the world, and lastly, we'll talk a little bit about businesses that do social good or socially conscious businesses. Today's story is about Vaishali Umrikar and how she created the Empowerment Bag and turned it into a project that employs women and children at risk of human trafficking in West Bengal, India. Vaishali used a platform called Common Objective, which is sort of like an Alibaba, but for sustainable suppliers and ethical suppliers. So this may come in use for some of you guys looking to launch a product or a business, but who want to deal with a more ethical supplier than maybe Alibaba suppliers, which some people have problems with. You can find the Common Objective website at commonobjective.co, and I'll also drop a link to it in the description box below. The International Labor Organization estimates that each year 4.5 million people are forced into sexual exploitation. Vaishali Umrikar was born in India and has always had an interest in helping people, and specifically in helping to end human trafficking. Since high school, she was involved in an organization that fought human trafficking. She's always in the back of her head wanted to find a way to incorporate her skills and previous work experience into a way to make money while helping people. Then one day she found herself in need of a new handbag, and it was at this point that she realized there was a gap in the market. She wanted a bag that was functional and high quality, that was affordable, but also one which was ethically and sustainably made. All of a sudden it hit her. This is how she can earn a living and make a difference in the world. Vaishali turned to a website called Common Objective, which matches buyers with socially conscious suppliers. Vaishali wound up finding a supplier in West Bengal, India, which employed at-risk women and paid them a fair wage, while also teaching them work and life skills as an alternative to the sex trade through employment skills and literary skills. With this, the empowerment bag was born. So Vishali worked with her manufacturer to develop 3 different styles of bags: a duffel bag, a messenger bag, and a satchel. Vishali wanted the bag to be made of sustainable materials, and Vishali knew there would be some upfront costs like a logo, a website, and inventory for 140 bags, which was her supplier's MOQ, or minimum order quantity. Vishali decided to launch an Indiegogo campaign, and she set a goal for $3,700. To raise awareness about her Indiegogo campaign, she did some social media marketing and also did some grassroots guerrilla-style marketing, hanging posters up at local coffee shops and other venues where people may care about her cause. She also hung them up at work, and Vishali wound up exceeding her goal, actually doing 104% of her goal, earning over $3,700. Now, as is the case with almost every business, almost nothing ever goes as planned, and one big challenge Vishali faced was when it came time for her bags to ship to her, and the local government had stopped all shipping for almost a week during the Diwali festival. Through a mix-up, her bags somehow wound up in Dubai instead of the United States. However, after some stress and a number of phone calls and emails, she was eventually able to get the package rerouted back to her in the States, and she was able to deliver all her bags before Christmas. Since her campaign launched back in the summer of 2018, Vishali has already sold 100 of her 140 bags and has earned $4,000. Her Indiegogo campaign money wound up going 104% over the campaign goal, so everything she's made since then has been pure profit. Vishali plans on taking a trip back home to India in the coming year to visit family, as well as to visit the factory where her bags are made and meet some of the women who make her bags. One thing Vishali really enjoyed about launching this business is rather than just going to a job to pay rent, she gets to earn a profit and earn a living while also making a difference in at-risk women's lives and while supporting a cause that she feels strongly about. In addition to the bags getting lost during shipping, another challenge Vishali faced was after posting posters at local coffee shops, she also posted some around her job and her workplace. Her HR manager wound up contacting her and telling her that they had rules about solicitation and she had to take the posters down. However, not before a couple coworkers saw them and bought a number of them. One coworker actually buying 6 bags, which to date has been her largest one-time purchase. One lesson she learned from this is to ask for forgiveness and not permission. I think this is a great thing to live by. My first business wouldn't have gotten off the ground if I had asked for permission as opposed to forgiveness. If you're not hurting anyone, fuck rules, fuck laws, do your thing and make your money, and ask for forgiveness later. Those of you who want to check out Vishali's website, it's theempowermentbag.com. She's got a great press kit and founder story that shares a bit more in detail how the business helps women as well as how she got started. She's now also offering co-branding services where corporations or other brands can rebrand her bags. And you can read some of the impact stories on how her business has had a positive impact on the lives of women and children in India. So definitely check out her website. Before we wrap up, let's talk a little bit about social cause businesses. I think one of the first businesses to start this trend in a big way was Tom Shoes, the shoe company who makes those little cloth shoes. I believe every time you buy a pair of shoes, they also give a pair of shoes to a person in need. And the company's mission statement is, "We're in business to improve lives." Social impact businesses are trendy, people want to support them, and I think it gives an added sense of purpose to those creating these types of businesses. That said, if you're going to do a business like this, do it for the right reasons. Care about the cause and about helping people. Don't just do it because you think it'll drive sales or be a good marketing tactic. Every other dropshipping business I see says something along the lines of, a portion of the sales are given to charity, but most of these sites don't tell what percentage is given or what charity the money will be given to. Worst case, these are just some horrible people saying this for marketing purposes and keeping the money. And best case scenario, they really are doing some good and donating the money, but nobody's going to support them for this reason because there's no transparency on the social good the business is doing, or what percentage of the money is going to be given to charity. If you're going to do a business like this, do it for the right reasons. Do it to actually help people and be transparent about what the money's going to and what percentage of the money is going to it. Anyhow, guys, that was today's episode of Side Hustle Tuesdays, episode 100. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully this story gives you an idea or some inspiration to launch a business of your own. If any of you guys are looking to launch a business that supports sustainable suppliers or suppliers that do some social good, you may want to check out commonobjective.co. Anyhow, guys, that's today's episode. As always, if you have a story of your side hustle or business you'd like to share, hit me up at RulesForRebels@gmail.com. Anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, this is Rules for Rebels and Side Hustle Tuesdays, signing out. Later.